up this morning to come in the house of the Lord and serve with my brothers. If you don't mind, guys, if you pray with the 100 Man channel, y'all please stand up for me, please. Actually, y'all come up with me, please. All right. People don't realize, like, to have an idea just randomly in your head and then to get people to believe in you, it's a lot. And so this week, I don't know what, so much been going on. I said, man, y'all send the cash up, like just so you understand, you know, we didn't have to change the money out, different things. And it just was a burden off of me. And I just appreciate these guys for, you know, the donations and just I call on sales sometimes, just give me some type of encouragement or some guidance and all these things, because so many things that we want to do outside of just taking up money. And we don't want it to just be a money thing all the time. We want people just to walk with us, to talk with us, and just try to make changes within the community. So it's not just about money and those sort of things. And then I heard somebody singing this morning, and she was talking about the daughter, and it hit home. And I don't want to be too long, but I just feel like I got to tell the story. So September 16, 2011, which made me a father, my daughter was born. Well, in that process, they were saying that her part was on the wrong side. And then they said her head was in the 99th percentile, which she might have some type of retardation. And I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but it's the truth. I had never prayed before out loud. I had always depended on my mama, older people to pray for it. And she said, listen, you know God, pray for yourself. Amen. She said, I'm coming, but I need you to pray. Amen. And so I said, yes, ma'am. And I cried, scared, and prayed. And when my daughter had the next appointment, they said that for some reason her heart was on the right side. The next thing was they said that with the head, I guess she just got them with the hand. You know? So I'm glad to say that, man. She's 14. She's going to the 9th grade. She's doing exceptionally well. And so today I was teaching my domestic violence class. I was talking to the men, and I was just saying, I had some older people in my life, guys, that told me, man, being real. And sometimes as men, we get it misconstrued. Being real don't mean being like everybody else. That'll be different. Be yourself. You know, I dress different, I talk different. It's what it is. But I'm comfortable in my own skin because of myself. And the most important thing to me as being a father is being somebody that my daughter can respect and impress her. I started trying to impress all the other people. So that's the biggest part. So I'm saying that to all the fathers, put first thing first. And I think I heard Pastor Moon kind of say something similar to that too from the Bible. So just making sure that you're somebody that your child can respect and they can see, they can hear it, and by your actions. So that's what I want to say. And so today we want to do something a little bit different. The guys and I got together and spoke about the donation. We took up donation. We want to give it to a person in the church. We want them to see it, and we want them to know that we care. All right. And so as men in the community, that's what we want to do. All right.
So that you see these group of men standing here, these are some of the baddest mugators in every neighborhood. Amen. And standing right here, Roman Hill, Taylor Creek Heights, Lincoln Park, Tryon Village, Lincoln Park, downtown. And if you know these communities, he was some of the baddest guys in those communities. These are the guys that used to put hands on you. But now they changed their life and they laying hands on you. Amen. Amen. They're laying hands on you. They're great leaders. And I just thank God for eBay and his vision. When he came to the barbershop and he said, Mike, I got a vision and I need to talk to you about it. And I said, let's run with it. And he ran with that vision. We haven't got to 100 million yet. But we're striving for it. But I know one can chase 1,000. And two can chase 10,000. The only thing you need is two. Amen. As God said, well, 2 or 3 gathered in my name, I will be in the midst. Amen. So we just thank God for these men. So we choosing one person to bless. We all got together. And we watched this man grow up. watched him pattern his ways, tried to be like his father. He didn't know the struggles that his father had to face. He didn't know the hardship that his father had to face. He didn't know the bankruptcy that his father had to deal with. He didn't know the struggle. He didn't see all that. He just saw that dad and made it look easy. And I want to follow your step. I want to be fruitful and multiply. You don't know what it takes to take care of all these children. Amen? Amen. So we choose Michael Smith. He gave us blessing.
You like to give you this on behalf of the Son? And I say this, in closing, I say this to all the time to people, whether it's me or one of the guys up here, you never know what people are going through. So sometimes before you lay judgment, sometimes have a conversation. You know, we as men need an outlet, and sometimes we don't have it, and a lot of times because we know we're gonna be in the group chat, we know we're gonna be on social media, you know people gonna have us in all kind of negative things, but it's great to have a group of guys that you can lean on. And so that's why I ask you guys to come up here too, because I know I need somebody to lean on, and I call on them quite often. So I'm grateful for these guys. Just want to say that and thank you.